that isn't changing, it's changing how the genome acts without changing the genome itself. Anything that does that. So there are chemicals that do this, there are processes that do this, that they, in some of the ways they explain. So it,
That's how they turn, they have those little green things.
right, so there are certain kinds of like B vitamins that go in there and attach onto parts of genes that you don't want to be expressed, like genes that cause obesity and diabetes. So they're kind of hidden from the cell. They're not being worked on because there's also a coil of protein that wraps itself around, right? And so they fed those agouti rats the B vitamin rich food, and then the offspring come out born brown and thin because it's covered up those genes, so they can't tell the cell how to be. They're just sitting there dormant.
So it's like anything that you ingest or stress or it's like anything that could
Any kind of
that.
chemical that's changing the way your genes are
So
acting.
like hormones, anything.
Yeah, any of those things can be epigenetic. That's right.
They
Because
They don't know what they're
they're able
doing.
to cure cancer.
Years later, they
So
go
I would
kids
like
crazy.
giving out really quickly, if you'll hear me, just pass those to the back of this one. Just, if you can, just give me some feedback or thoughts or questions or anything. You can put your name or not, it's fine. And if you want me to contact you about it, then put your name, and you wanted me to ask about office hours, is that?
Oh, yeah, no, and then also, what year?
Oh, what year is it? That's a good question. It's not particularly old, but it's not brand new. It's, but this stuff is actually, all the things that they say, this is experimental, those things have come true. In fact, Michael Meany, the one who's featured in there, do you need more? The one who's featured in there is actually, he was the speaker, you see one, at the Society for Neuroscience as the honored special keynote, which is all about how this work actually is panned out. And it was extremely interesting. Let me see what year this is. 2008. Yeah. Let me just make sure that I've got this. Yeah.